Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today I need to go to the right, and today, that's my chair. Today we are going to be getting and continuing the month of horror with Resident Evil 3, the board game by Steamforged Games. I know you're going to be like, Steamforged, but stay with this. This is actually a good one. This game isn't so bad. It isn't so bad. I actually went back to get in the mode and the mindset because I played Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, but I stopped after that. I never played 4 all the way up. I stopped at 3 because I was like, they demolished Raccoon City. The end. Story's over. Everything else is just kind of mop up. So, but I did enjoy this IP a lot. My favorite Resident Evil is Resident Evil 2. But I did not buy Resident Evil 2 because Steamforged Games Steamforged it up. The problem that they had between Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 is that the tiles. Well, first, Resident Evil 2 had one like simple one-shot scenario. So think of it like Zombicide, where it was you beat one scenario and then you start over with the next, and then you start with the next. And they added some rules to where you can carry some equipment, but not everything. So there was never really a campaign to it, right? And Steamforged Games started with Resident Evil 2 as their first game. So it was like, on top of that, the tiles were so rushed to production and rushed out the door that you couldn't see anything on any of the tiles. They were too dark. It was like there was this black film and somebody brushed some type of image on it, and it looked terrible. So I know that fans have since made tiles that look like they're supposed to look to heighten up Resident Evil 2. But by that time, it had passed, and a lot of the issues that was going on with it were resolved in Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 3 is still a good title. It's still fantastic. It's just, it wasn't, like 2 was my favorite. 2 was my favorite. God, yes, all the tiles and wall tokens were so dark. I know, Kate, I know. It was, and for it to be Resident Evil 2, which is a lot of people's favorites, they kind of dropped the ball on that. So they tried to pick it up with Resident Evil 3. They added a proper campaign to it, which is pretty decent. And they made the tiles lighter, so now you can actually see them. However, I still got complaints. My complaints is that the map that deals with the campaign is just a flimsy sheet of paper. It's not anything else. They have these dual layer cardboard tiles, these other these dual layer health stocks, and the campaign board where you're going to be playing the most on, where you're going to be tracking your campaign for the entire time you play the game, is this flimsy piece of rippable paper. It's like, damn it. So, and on top of that, I'm not done with my fussing with Steamforged Games. And on top of that, this is their scenario book. Okay, so, oh look, it's a scenario book, everything that you wanted. And when you flip open to the first scenario side, you get how to set up the tiles. You don't know which tiles those are. You don't know. And they're covered by these colors that, unless you have the incredible vision of someone, you can't tell what tile it is that you're supposed to use. So you just grab a random tile and hope you did the right one. So it's once again one of those missed opportunities that it's number your tiles and then just tell us which number to use, because all we want to do is play your damn game. So that is hey Greg, what's going on? Those two irked me. Those two things irked me. Other than that, game's good. Other than that, the game's good. It still has a lot of the elements of Resident Evil 2 in it. They just tweak some things for the campaign, but the dice rolls are still the same. Spawning spots are still the same. Ammo and also with health, what they changed was in Resident Evil 2, if you had danger, you're dead. This one, if you're in danger, you're in critical mode, and then if somebody can't resuscitate you, then you die. So you get a chance to go through it. Yep, setup usually took us like 45 minutes for 4 people. I know, when I was setting this up, it was insane because it's like nothing is numbered. What the hell? So it's another missed opportunity by Steamforged Games. Now they went back and their third Kickstarter campaign, which funded and completed, was for Resident Evil the first. So it's kind of like doing the Final Fantasy thing of it's 1, 2, 6, 4, 3, you know, like where it's weird. So now they started with Resident Evil 2. It made mistakes, but the game was okay. The gameplay was good. The mistakes were in the components. That's Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 3. The gameplay is good. The mistakes is in the books and the components. And so now they released Resident Evil with their latest one, which is probably going to keep the same gameplay and hopefully fix the other mistakes. Third time's a charm, right? I know one of my friends is getting #1. We'll see how it compares once we play it. Yeah, I wanted to get #1, but I missed it. So, and I reached out to Steam Force Games and said, hey, I'm a fan of the IP. I'm interested in trying this out. And they're like, yeah, get bent. So, I'm not getting anything. I will buy it when it comes to retail eventually and miss out on all the other stuff. But I did buy some components that I'll show you what I have on the table to build up. They arrived today, so they're not painted. I didn't paint any of these minis, only because you'll be able to tell the differences between the zombies and me just fine. And on top of that, I played through we're going to play through the intro scenario so you could get a handle on the game. But I played through a round or two of it, and I was like, I'm fine. I'm fine. Because first I bought it, and I was like, Steam Force Games, ooh, I might send this back. But so far, so good. Once again, the gameplay is fun. They just... components. It's not hard to fix components, people. Anyway, we're gonna get into this. Even to get myself amped to play, there's a YouTuber called Gamer's Little Playground who makes movies out of games, and I went back and I looked at Resident Evil 3, the movie, which was not Mia Jovovich's Resident Evil 3, but the actual Resident Evil 3 game, which is with these characters here. And it's still amazing. I still remember fond memories of it, and it's still fantastic. So this is going to be good. Okay, enough of my ranting. Let's get some information and get down to the table. That was my rant. My rant on it. Hey, Tiny, how's it going? How's it going? So Resident Evil 3, the board game, it got an 8.1 on Board Game Geek out of 223 people rating it. It's a good game. It's just hampered by its components. And you'll see what I'm talking about as I play through. So, run for your life like it's 1999 and escape Raccoon City. So this basically closes out the Raccoon City arc. Part 1 was in the mansion. Part 2 had to do with Claire Redfield and Leon Kennedy getting out of Raccoon City. And Chris Redfield was in part 1. And now this one is Jill Valentine was in part 1. And now part 3 is Jill Valentine and Carlos getting out of Raccoon City before it's destroyed. So that's kind of how it goes. That's how the order of things goes. Because Jill and Chris were in 1. Leon and Claire was in 2. Jill is in 3. And then on and on and on as they continue on the story. That I haven't played any of the other games, but I have watched a lot of the movies. Even The Generation, which was fantastic. All right. So 1 to 4 player game, best played 1 to 2. I'm going to be playing two-handed. I'll be playing with Jill and Carlos to go through this game. 60 to 90 minutes per scenario, age 14 plus. It is a horror themed game, so there's that to keep in mind. I guess if you don't paint the minis, they're just fine. It's just like red zombies. Rah. Weights about a 2.20 out of 5. It is. The mechanics are pretty tight on this game and good. I'll explain the phases. There's 3 phases to the game. We'll go through all that stuff when I go through explanations of it. The designer is Sherwin Matthews. Sherwin, your mechanics on the game are great. Work on components, please. You're hampering your game with with components that frustrate people on setup. Artist Doug Telford, thank you for actually letting us see the cardboard maps that layout. Thank you so much. And published by Steam Forge Games. You know how that goes. All right, let's get down to the table and then we could go through an introduction and go through all this other stuff, okay? Okay, so this is the game fully set up. there is these tiled sets that you lay out, so it's the old school tile sets of different shapes and corners and cuts and different things like that. That's kind of, I understand that people want variability in their game. That's why I feel like I'm a huge fan now of book-based fields, book-based layouts where just put it in a book and let's fold out the pages. That'll do. That'll do me. You don't have to do all this. Just pages. Fold it out. Let me play it. This could easily fit in a book that is too long. I'll just turn it long ways, sit it down, and play the damn game. But, what do I know about that stuff? What do I know? Anyway, I'm a little bitter. We are in Raccoon City before it's, I'd probably say a couple days before it's destroyed, and we have to go through a set of scenarios to get to the tram to get out of Raccoon City and face off against the nemesis that's hunting us. If anyone, oh yeah, those tiles are much better than, I told you, you can actually see them, right? And so, we have to get, we will have a showdown with the nemesis that's hunting us. And then once we beat him, we get on the tram, we get the heck out of the city, and we win. Well, you have a fight at the clock tower, then you get on the tram and get out of the city. And then we win. So this game is played over a series of rounds. Each round contains 3 phases: the activation phase, the activation phase, the reaction phase, and the tension phase. The activation phase is each character gets 4 actions to do something, and everything you do is an action. If you walk 1 space, it's an action. Well, nah, that's not true. If you walk 4 spaces, it's an action. Yeah, 4 spaces. My brain just shut off. But there's rules to walking, like if you open a door, it's an action. If you use an item, it's an action. If you shoot a gun, it's an action. So place the characters in adjacent squares without crossing a wall or corner. These red areas here, they're all walls and corners, and we got our door components that we have here. I don't know if you could see them that well, but these are them, and they do swing open and closed. And these doors I bought off Etsy. There is a gentleman, if you're interested, I'll put this in the description after the playthrough so you can see what they look like. But there is a gentleman. Where are you, gentleman? That's not that. I don't know which one, where it is. That should be Resident Evil. Huh. It's not that. It's not that. Yeah, it just kind of just messed itself up. Thank you, OBS, for being a genius. Okay, anyway. I'll put a link to the description in it below, but basically these doors I purchased from Etsy, and they swing open and shut, and it comes with not just only doors, it comes with chests, it comes with barrels, it comes with so many other things, these barrels that you can shoot and kill stuff. It comes with a ton of stuff, a ton of components that you can add to blingify your game, because if you don't, this is your door. How's that for reading that? And then when you flip it open, the door's open. So it looks like that, and then when you flip it over, there's the door being open. But if I'm streaming this, and I put this here, is that door open or closed? You don't know. So I put these here instead in their place so you can see things a little bit better. Components. You see what I mean? Like, it's just a missed opportunity of components that they continually do, that Steamforged Games continually does, that irks me. Anyway, that's beside the point. Your characters always start in 2 starting locations. If you play 1 player, you get to choose. If you play 2 player, you must spread them out. 3 player, once again, evenly distribute. Same with 4. So 4 player, there'd be 2 here and 2 here. But now since we're playing 2 player, Carlos is here, Jill is here, and then the zombies that you'll be able to tell that are all red that are on the board. The doors being open and closed are important, because with open doors, that means the tiles are connected. So for every piece of noise that you make, the zombies react to that, which is cool, because they have an action phase, remember, reaction phase, and a tension phase. The action phase, you perform your 4 actions. The reaction phase, the zombies perform their actions by moving, and I'll talk about that in a second. And then the tension phase, you draw from the tension deck to see what horrible thing will befall you while you're going through Raccoon City. Inside this deck, there are things like, oh, I don't know, Death Rattle, where terrible things happen to you. But there are a ton of these all clear cards that say nothing, it's just flavor text, nothing happens, and you keep moving. You just have to shuffle this deck up and play what's on there. Alright, so there are these pieces of locations like B, you see B, A, and there should be a C around here, and C right here. That's these decks here. Those are like items and things that you find. B is specific to the scenario. C is kind of stuff that you can take with you or that can be a little bit more helpful. And A is rudimentary things like first aid sprays, ammo, things like that. yes, Kate, it does get worse as you play, as you add more cards to this deck of horrible and go through it. So how these ones play out, and you'll see you get stuff like, in this deck you get stuff like fuses at level 3, level 2 there's a first aid box that does a little bit more, square crank, and then level 1, you get a battery, precinct key, lighters, things like that, just equipment. So how you do these is you take the ones that have this symbol here with the 3s, you put those in a pile and you shuffle them up. And then you put them here. Then you grab the ones with the 2, you put them in a pile, shuffle them up, and place them on top of that. And then you grab the ones with the 1, you got that right. And then you take those, shuffle them up, and put them on top. So 1, 2, 3, right? The B deck is the deck that is set for the scenario. For this scenario, there's only 3 items, and you'll notice on here 1, 2, 3. So there's only 3 items that are in here. You give these a good shuffle, and these will go here. And then the A deck, you just kind of grab you don't grab all the A deck. You're supposed to take out anything that has a symbol on the side. So if you have like a boot with a cross out on the side up here, you take all those out, shuffle this up, and this goes kind of like the A stuff that you can find that can be helpful. Now, this game is in true Resident Evil fashion. You only have a set number of bullets. You do not have unlimited ammo. I think I shuffled up all that. You don't have unlimited ammo, so you start off with a handgun with 15 bullets in it. You'll be surprised at how fast you can go through 15 bullets in this game. These are kind of symbols that you see that you resolve whenever you do it. So line of sight, anywhere that you can see that's not obstructed by a wall or a corner is line of sight. So it's not like 3 spaces or 2 spaces. As far as you can see that is not obstructed by a wall or corner, that's how you do it. I'm gonna roll 1 blue die, and if I get that symbol, I push. If I get that symbol, I do 1 damage. And then this is the rapid fire symbol, which means that I can use, instead of doing 1 shot as a turn, I can use 3 shots as a turn, wasting 3 bullets. You will go through ammo quickly. When you run out of ammo, and you're kind of stuck there, you're gonna get this lovely knife that has unlimited ammo on it, because a knife has unlimited ammo. Where it will be the target is in 1 space, either in your space or 1 space in front of you. You'll roll 1 blue die, and then on this symbol you push, and on this symbol you do 1 damage. Now both of them start off with a knife and a handgun, and what's really cool, once again, they didn't cheap on this component, which I think is okay, is that you get this ammo tracker that says how much bullets you have, and you just kind of tick it down as it goes, this ammo dial. So you tick it from 15 to 14 when you use it. So that's how it goes, and you can never go over your ammo amount for the thing that you're carrying. So let's break down card anatomy. We'll break down Jill's card anatomy because, ladies got to get it done. So Jill Valentine, if she's going to evade, she's going to roll 2 dice. That's what that means, to evade. And we'll talk about evading when that time comes. And her carry capacity is that she can fit 8 things in her backpack as she walks around. She starts with a knife, a gun, and the first aid spray. Then she's got these two abilities that you can use. One of them is reposition. If Jill rolls a dodge when performing an attack, after the attack is resolved, she may be placed in an adjacent space. So it's kind of like her rolling, trying to be thematic. She tries to shoot, misses, the monsters react, and then she moves. And then she has last escape. The first time Jill becomes unconscious during a scenario, place her health track on danger instead, then place her in an adjacent square. So she doesn't die, she just gets a second chance at life, and that's her ability. For Carlos, he'll roll 2 die, his carry capacity is 6, and then he starts off with a knife, a gun, and handgun bullets, so he can reload. Combat veteran. After performing an attack, Carlos may use an ammunition item from for the weapon used in the attack without spending an action. That's cool. After performing an attack, you do it. You don't have to spend an action to do it. That's awesome. Resourceful. Carlos gains 1 additional point. Carlos gains 1 additional point of ammunition when he reloads with a gunpowder item. Interesting. So that could come in handy. You get these lovely, lovely health tracks that are on here. It says, you're fine, this is your heart track. And as you get hit, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dead. Okay? So be mindful that you've only got 5 health. And yeah, you don't want to lose that. The only thing that refreshes at the end of the scenario, I believe, is your ammo. You get all your ammo back at the end of the scenario, so it's kind of like you close it out and reload. But that's how it starts. We'll talk about the dice when the time comes, because I know y'all don't want to hear me sit here and explain the game until time. And then we'll talk about zombies in just a second. So with this lovely book, this lovely book, hey, which tile number am I supposed to use? I don't know. Anyway, you get this lovely book that has a bunch of scenarios in it that ends with Showdown in the Courtyard, which is the final scenario of the campaign. So that's page 34, and I'm starting on page 6. So there's a lot of fighting. You do the math. All right, so this says it may be overrun, but this area doesn't seem too dangerous. The zombies roaming the streets are lethargic and slow, and there are plenty of hiding places. Several of the doors you pass have been secured by rope tied tightly around their handles, meaning you'll need to find some other way of cutting or burning through the bindings. This scenario takes place in the Raccoon City streets. In this scenario, the characters must find the lighter fluid item. The players may choose to successfully complete the scenario anytime one of the characters has the lighter fluid item in their inventory and there are no enemies on their specific tile. The lighter fluid is in here, just to let you know. Those are scenario-based items that you can find. Although the scenario seems simple, we recommend that you make sure to collect the item C token and find the campaign progression token before progressing. This is the intro scenario, so it's trying to help you. Otherwise, you'll have to come back later on and replay the scenario again. So that means that it says, pick this up and go here, and pick that up, which is the map tile that unlocks more locations. Special rules, abandoned location. So for Resident Evil, for Resident Evil 3, I don't know about 2, and Kate, you could tell me about 2. Hey Brian, what's going on? Good evening. And you could tell me about 2. But for Resident Evil 3, the tension deck is your timer. When the tension deck runs out, scenario over. You lost the scenario. So keeping the tension deck in check, collect all the items you can, especially if they carry over. Yeah. Once the tension deck runs out, scenario lost. You lose it. What does that mean? Well, does that mean that you could count how many cards are in the tension deck? That means how much plays you have? No, you've got some options. What you can also find is if you find a ribbon and you find a typewriter, when the tension deck is about to run out, if you use an action to use the ribbon on the typewriter, you can reshuffle the tension deck and continue on. This will become important in more dangerous scenarios, but the tension deck is your timer. For this intro scenario, the tension deck isn't my timer. It's just kind of saying, get used to the feel of the game, get used to the movement and how things operate, and then after that, you're on your own. Yes, it was the timer. There was some resets of the deck. Yep. So the same thing still stayed true. So the same thing still stay true. So a lot of that still matches up. But that's something to keep in mind, that the tension deck is your timer. Okay, but like I said, for this scenario, it's not. If the tension deck runs out during the scenario, shuffle the discard pile and place it face down to refresh the deck. Before playing the scenario, once again, it's trying to help you to get used to stuff. You should make sure to read the rules of exploding barrels. Being able to use them to your advantage will be crucial to completing this scenario successfully. Okay. So it says what goes in the card items deck. The tension deck doesn't need anything special to it. And then they have this encounter mark, which is yellow and orange, right? You see those? That corresponds to these locations here, so yellow and orange. Once I enter an area that is orange or yellow for the first time, I have to roll on the encounter dice table, and that's what creatures will be in that room. And we'll see how that goes. Okay, I got my rule book and quick reference. We'll talk about the creatures when the time comes, and we can begin. All right, so remember, when we start, we get 4 actions. Place the character. I believe I get to move 4. Now I'm doubting myself on one rule. Sorry, one base rule, so I'm just checking it. When a model moves, when a model moves, place it in adjacent square, including models which is not part. I believe we move 4 spaces per move action. Like, that's the other thing. The book doesn't really tell you, but I believe that you do get to move 4 spaces per move action. And I just want to validate that because somebody will yell at me that I started the scenario already screwing up. Carlos may use 1 action to move to square 1, but cannot use it to move to square 2. That's just movement. But I believe, yeah, I believe you do move 4. Yep, you move 4. Okay. That's a lot of move. I don't think so, unless that is something different. I believe you move 4. I don't think it's an action per move. It may be. See, this is where I feel like I'm screwing up, because I thought you move. I saw 4. A character may make 4 moves and then open the door. Oh, okay. See, I already screwed up. This is the reason why it was messing me up, because I was reading here on this one, a character may make up the 4 moves. And in my head, my brain says, that's that. But no, each move is an action. All right. So action number 1. And you can move diagonally. It's not, you don't have to move orthogonally. So action number 1, I'm going to move here. Action number 2, I'm going to open this door. All right. Since this is a green area, I don't have to deal with spawning anything when I step into the room. Action number 3, I'm going to move into this room. And then action number 4, I'm going to shoot that barrel. So how does exploding barrels work? That's why I said I need to, that's why I have the book with me so I don't screw this up. And I have chat with me so I don't screw this up. Exploding barrels. In some back alleys or storage areas, the characters will encounter barrels filled with highly volatile contents. Although a hazard, they offer a powerful weapon against any nearby enemies. Characters can target an explosive barrel with attacks as they would an enemy and automatically hit without rolling any dice. When a barrel is hit, it explodes, causing 3 damage to enemies in the same square and 1 damage to enemy in each adjacent square. So as soon as I shoot, the barrel explodes, which is this guy right here, this lovely little component, and it blows up, doing 3 damage to these guys, and each zombie, we'll look at their card, only has 1 health, moves 1, and threat level 1. That's all you need to care about right now. They only have 1 health. So 3 damage to these 2, and 1 damage to adjacent, clearing it out. Zombies, they gone, and they are dead. And they are dead. That was my 4 actions. I'm done. I then need to draw from the tension deck. And we got an all clear. So there's just flavor text on here that says, the horrors you've seen weigh upon you, but so too do they provide resolve and determination. And that's it. Ta-da! That be all. Actually, nope, I did that too soon. Once again, my brain. Both characters have to act, then we pull from the tension deck. Characters may perform up to 4 actions during their action phase. Discarding a card during the action phase without effect does not cost an action. No, I did that right. I did that right. Enemies would. I did that right. Enemies would react, but there's no enemies connecting to our spaces, and then all clear. I did it right. I did it right. I did a good thing. All right. So, how does enemies' reaction phase work? If there are any zombies on a tile connected to that is in your tile that you're on specific tile, or a connecting room with an open door, they activate. Yeah, every single character draws a tension card. That's why I was like, I know I did it right. I'm not crazy. I'm just nervous. So basically, here's a tile. There's no enemies on it, so no enemies to activate. And in the adjoining room here, there's no enemies to activate. This tile doesn't count because this door is closed, so no enemies would activate. We got it. And then I drew my tension. And that is the end of her turn. Now it turns into Carlos's turn. Carlos is in a much worse predicament. Because this is a yellow space. This is a red space. But I want... And we gotta get this C, right? They say to pick the C up. Alright, Carlos. Flip. Action number 1. Action number 2. Open the door. Oh, this is so stupid. This is so bad. So bad. These rooms aren't connected. So I should probably use a wall tile to denote that they're not connected. Yeah. Where are my wall tiles? I just want to make sure that y'all are like, well, just step backwards and pick this thing up. No. Like, nice little wall tiles, right? Like nice little wall tiles. So these rooms are not connected. Just so we can put that there to make sure that there's no confusion and Canje doesn't do something stupid. Alright, so that's action number 1. Action number 2 is to open the door. I don't want to step in that room, but I have to, don't I? Action number 3 is to move here. And now we got to roll on the lovely table. So you're going to grab this die. It's D6. I bet you know what number that is. That's an at 1. So prepare to see this a lot. No, they are not painted. All right. 3 on orange. 2 zombies spawn. So one's going to be here, and you have to evenly distribute them from their spawn points, which are here and here. So let me see if when I zoom in. So their spawn points are here and here. So one zombie will spawn here, one zombie will spawn here. So as I move in the room, that's what happened. So now we got to deal with his 4th action, which is going to be ticking down the handgun to use the lovely handgun, which is that. So we're going to roll 1 blue die. And on the blue die, there is dodge, push, 1 hit. Is it just 1 hit on here? Oh, this die sucks. Yep, it's just 1 hit. It's probably a 6, which means I'll never roll it. So if I roll this symbol, if I roll that symbol, that's a hit. If I roll this symbol, it's a dodge. Doesn't mean anything. If I roll this symbol, that's a push. We preferred the knives to conserve ammo. Yeah, I'm just giving them a taste of it to start off. I don't have to dodge yet, so I'll explain what the different dodge symbols mean. But there are 1, 2, 3 dodges, 2 pushes, and 1 hit. Cool. I'm gonna shoot him. Oh my god! Oh, look what I got! I got a hit! I hit him! So I shot him, I did 1 damage, he's dead. The reaction of making that noise makes this zombie move 1 step closer. And that is my 4 actions. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to draw a attention card, and I got an all clear, so we're good. For a precious moment, all is strangely quiet and a peace, even the relentless wind calm. So we got our all clear. Oh, sorry. Before we did our tension, I was supposed to do the reaction. Then the reaction, they would move, and then an all clear. So how it's supposed to go, this is their movement, remember? So they'll move 1 space. Dogs move 2, and I haven't run into a dog yet. So I shot, the zombie heard the noise, it reacted by moving 1 space ahead, and then on the reaction phase, it moved another space. That's how that worked. Sorry for that being confusing. Okay. So Claire's turn. Awesome. Claire is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all she got. All clear. We're good. This A is over this spawn point. That's why I didn't do it. I have to do an action to do that too. That's an action. Everything's a freaking action. Okay, so Carlos's turn. Yeah, I'm gonna spend another bullet. Carlos is just, hey, I got handgun bullets. Increase the character's handgun or Eagle 6 ammunition dial by 8 points. I'm fine. So I'm gonna pop a shot on that zombie, and let's see what happens. Oh, and once you spawn this, you can pull this off. That's just a reminder of which thing to do. And let's see how this goes. Nope, that's a dodge. That is a dodge. So with that lovely miss, I shot. The zombie's gonna be like, yeah, you suck. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. So that's my first action. Ooh. Second action. I'm gonna try to shoot him again. Jeez. Why do they only give you 1 die? That's the thing I don't get. Why only 1 die? That's another dodge, so that's a miss. And my third action, I'm gonna go here. And then my 4th action, I'm gonna shut this door. Like, nope. And that ends my turn. Because I shut the door, the space is no longer connected, so the zombie can't react. Yes, Kate, the enemies move closer when you miss. And when you make any noise, they come at you, even if you miss. Even if you miss, they keep on coming. Although there is a specific phase for enemies to react, some enemies will perform additional reactions if they are provoked or have faster reflexes. These are called out-of-sequence reactions. The most common examples are included. If multiple enemies would perform out-of-sequence reactions, this is how it goes. So when a character performs an attack, after the attack is resolved, perform a move reaction for all enemies on the same or linked tiles, even on a miss. Oh, it's not just reaction phase, it's every time. This is one thing that that changed. Let me see if I can get it zoomed in so you can see over here. Once again, they don't have a PDF that you can download. But there it is, performing an attack. When a character performs an attack, after the action is resolved, perform a move reaction for all enemies on the linked tiles which were not hit by the attack. Yep, which were not hit by the attack. An enemy already in the same square as a character will remain where it is. It is far more concerned with its unfortunate victim than chasing the sound of a gunshot. Yep. So that ends my turn, and I'm at a tension card because I'm in a square that is not connected to squares with an open door, so no reaction. And I get an all clear. That sucks. I know. And you only have one way of hitting somebody. There are these red dice that adds a little bit more to it, but you have to find that weapon for it to work. So Jill's turn, she's gonna do 1, then she's gonna search for this, which is A, so she's gonna dig in search deck, and she finds handgun bullets. So that's 8 more ammo that goes in her backpack, which I'll put over here for her to carry around. That's 2. 3. Yeah, I am not opening that door. I'm good. I'm good. I will wait my turn. What do we got? All clear. All right, Carl's turn was like, yeah, nope. 1, 2. What is this area? This is an orange area, a yellow area. So something spawning here and here potentially that can come and hurt me. I'm gonna chill for a round. I'm gonna chill. It says you may perform up to 4, so 2 is good. I'm good. Tension. Oh no! No! Yeah, right. Opening the door does nothing. Oh yeah, fair enough. Opening the door does nothing until I step through, so there you go. I'll open the door for my third. And then I got Vigor Mortis. Vigor Mortis. Bloodshot eyes, unable to hide their hunger. Your foe snaps their teeth and rake feverishly at your skin. Enemies on the same tile as this character immediately perform an action. No enemies. Enemies on the same tile as other characters immediately perform. Oh, that doesn't happen because we're learning. So we're fine. That was a terrible card. That would have been awful if I would have stepped in this room. So, Jill's turn. She's going to 1 action open the door. 2 actions step in, and then she's got to roll on the die. That is a red room. What's my chances of rolling a 6? Low. All right. 1 zombie spawns, and we get to choose which spawn location. I'm putting them over here. And then immediately draw a card from the tension deck. All clear. Okay, so that was 1 to open the door, 2 to move. 3 to move here. And I think it's just attack actions make them move. Yeah, it's just performing an action in the same square as an enemy, performing an attack. So they only do out of sequence if I do an attack. Yeah, if I attack them or I'm in the same square and I try to do an attack. So that's 3. 4 to stand right here. Because I'm trying to creep through. So, tension deck. All clear. There's a lot of all clears in there, but there's some horrible stuff in there as well. Carl's turn. He is going to step in the room. 1. And this is an orange room. Come on, big 6. A zombie. I'll put you here. I'll put you there because I don't want you around the corner. That's dangerous. That is very dangerous. Okay. So 1 zombie on a 4. Oh, wait. Nope, it's a zombie dog on a 4. Wait, no. No, it's just a zombie. Sorry, I was reading the wrong thing. It's a zombie. 1 zombie on there. I'll put him there, and then we're going to spend 2 turns trying to kill this stupid thing with the knife. So we're going to try the knife. So that was 1 action. I got 2 actions to try to kill this thing. 1 it'll move in my square, and then 1 it'll try to attack me and I have to dodge. Yeah, it's yellow, so it was just a zombie. It was just a zombie on the yellow. Knife strike! I got a dodge. That's awful. Doot. And then we're gonna try 3rd action. Knife strike! Yes! Yes! Woohoo! That's a hit. So killed him. Oh my gosh. That was 3. Now I'll move 1 for 4. And that ends my turn. Draw attention. Well, enemy activation, enemy reaction phase. So, is it everyone? Resolve a reaction for any enemy on the same rolling tiles. If a character is in range and line of sight, the enemy will perform attack. If the character model is not in range, it will move towards the closest character. Oink. So then we go to the phase of all clear. Cool. All right, so now it's Jill's turn. She's going to search for this A. And she finds more handgun bullets. All right, time to start wasting some ammo. So that's 1. 2. Lock and load with the 3. And I'm going to rapid fire. So I'm going to spend 3 bullets. 1, 2, 3, going down to 12. Because my handgun has rapid fire. I can shoot 3 bullets instead of just 1. Rolling 3 dice. I'm not even going to ask what might happen. So 3 shots. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. I'm like, no, no, yes. So I kill this guy. So that was 1 to pick up, 2 to move, 3 to shoot. I got 1 more action. We need to go for that B, I assume. Right? Yeah. 4. All right. No enemies to react to come on against us. Attention. All clear. So then we'll go to Carl's turn. 1, 2, search for 3. You get. I'm finding all the bullets. It goes in your backpack. So that's 3, and then 4 I'll stop at the door. Okay. Then we'll go to tension. All clear. Jill's turn. 1, 2, 3. And I'm done. Not stepping in that room. Crazy? There's a spawn point right there. You mad? So that'll end her turn. All clear. So as you can see, the game revolves around these things. So his turn, 1. There's a barrel right there. 2. This is a red zone. So we'll be rolling on red. 2 on red is 2 zombies at the closest location. They're equidistant. I'm gonna put them right here. So I will take 1 damage when I do this. But damn it, I gotta do it. I gots to do it. It says when I attack, they'll do it. So that was 1 to open the door, 2 to move, 3 to move here, and then boom, 4, wasting a bullet. To blow this up and kill those 2. And it says adjacent spaces, which diagonal's adjacent, so I'll take a damage. Wasn't fun, but that's how it goes. So I was here. 1 open the door, 2 to move, 3 to move, 4 to shoot. Done. Here we go. Lurching Gait. Propelled by some unnatural vigor, your foe lurches forward at an alarming pace, snarling at the bay for blood. During the next player's turn, all enemies will move 1 extra space. That sucks. Okay. Okay. This card remains in play for 1 round, so I'll just put it right here so I don't forget about it. During the next player's turn, all enemies move 1 extra space. That's not good. Unless I roll a 6, she will be in some heap of trouble. I don't know what to do for this. Jill, no. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm going after the map. I'm going after the map. I'm too scared. Jill will be fine. No, I'm too scared. I'm too scared. Alright, so it says during the next player's turn, which came up, no enemies were moving. And she's all clear. Let's get rid of that card, please. Thank you, because it said it only stayed in place for 1 round. First action for Carlos is to search. Too scared. First aid spray. And first aid spray says heal this character or another character in the same or adjacent square by 3 levels, or resuscitate an unconscious character to caution. You're fine. You'll be fine. That's 1. That looks crazy. 2. That looks crazy. It's not a spawn point because there's stuff in there. Dang, I should have waited. I should have waited with the barrel. I should have waited with the barrel. Because I could have moved, open the door, move back, let them come in my space, let Puppy run 1, 2, and then blow up the barrel, take the damage, and I'd have been fine. But no. I don't think ahead. So that was 1 search, 2 move, 3 open the door, 4 close the door. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. It's like, no, thank you. So they're not connected to moving. It'll go. Deepening paranoia. What is happening? You see movement from the corner of your eye, the shadows hiding enemies waiting to strike. If the next character is on the same tile at the start of their tension phase as they began their turn, they must draw 2 additional cards. After resolving this card, remove it from the game. Okay. Well, 1, 2, open the door. 3, so I don't have to suffer from that, but I still need to spawn. This is red. I rolled a 2. 2 zombies at the closest location. Ah! Okay. Okay. Can't roll a 6 to save my life today, huh? Alright. So we're gonna try to take out when I rapid fire, can I hit multiple targets? Perform an action with weapon in the character's inventory. Let's talk about attacking. Attack. A character with a weapon in their inventory may perform attack against an enemy. 1. If there are 1 or more enemies in the same square as the character, they can only attack 1 of those enemies. Ah, you suck, game. Okay. So, I'm gonna probably get bitten. I'll have to dodge roll, so I'm going to spend 3 to rapid fire. 1, 2, 3, going down to 9 bullets. And I'm gonna shoot. I moved. Let's see, I was here. Then I did 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, open the door. Oh no, you're right. No! You're right. Ah well, let's deal with it. Let's play where it lays. Dang it. Alright, so her reaction phase is they're gonna move into her square. Remember, they only have 1 movement, and if they can't move, that's when they attack. So they don't attack her until their next turn, but they're in her space. They don't chomp her yet. They don't chomp her yet. They basically have 1 activation, and that's what this thing tells them to do, right? So they do a move 1, they have 1 threat, and they have 1 health. So they move into her space, but they don't chomp her. However, if she goes to attack them and doesn't dodge, then she got a problem. Then she gets chomped. Alright, so that's their activation. Then she draws a tension card. She did not end on the tile that she started in, so that's removed from the game. So I'll put that here. And then she draws a tension card, which is all clear. Well, that's nicer than number 2. They would move and attack. Yeah. It's they move, and then if they can't move, they perform their attack. And let me verify that, but I believe that was what I read. But I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong. I want to be right. Whenever an enemy performs a move as a reaction, it does so up to its space. Each enemy has a basic attack profile listing the range and the attack effects, but let's talk about enemy attack setup. Scenario failure. Because I believe all they can do is lumber until they can't lumber, and then they get you. But I'll look it up. I'll look it up to be right. I'll look it up to see enemies 21. I believe that is the rule. That's my attack. Tension deck, reaction, basic attacks. Each enemy has a basic attack profile listed on the reference card, which details the range of attack and the effects of the hit. When a player's character is attacked by an enemy, they must make an evade. Okay. Once a player has completed their action phase, they must perform a reaction for all enemies which are on the same tile, and active tiles are a linked tile. Linked tiles are tiles connected to the active character's tile via one or more open door and archway. If a character is in range and line of sight an enemy, the enemy will perform a basic attack. Alright. So the enemy's range is 0, which means they have to be in my tile. So because they weren't in my tile to start, they then performed their move to get in my tile, and that was their activation. So that's what this breaks down to. This is their reach, and then this is their this is the damage they do when they attack. Alrighty. Zombie dogs have 2 types of things that they are. So for harder games, their reach is 3. But for base game start, their reach is 0. They have to be in your space too. So they would just move in your space and not attack. Yep, that is what it is. Sweet. I did it right, people. I'm playing the game right. Alright, so they move in their space. She drew her attention all clear. It's Carlos's turn. Yeah, they attack then move instead of move then attack. Yep. Yep. All right, so he's gonna pop this door 1. He's then going to rapid fire 1, 2, 3, going to 8 bullets to shoot that dog. Remember, it's line of sight. You can shoot through doors. I can't. Oh wait, I can't hit the dog. I can only hit her. It's line of sight, so because I'm at the door, I can only shoot straight ahead. I can't shoot corners. Like if somebody's here, I can shoot them, or here, I can shoot them, right? Let me see if the zoom in works for this. All right, so someone was, and see if I can find, I don't have my pen, do I? Because me pointing is gonna get real weird real quick. All right, so my line of sight through this door is only straight on. If someone's here, I can't shoot them. If they are here, I can't shoot them. I believe I just have straight line of sight on this door to see if I can do that. From what I read, but I'm gonna validate that too because we don't want to be wrong. We don't want to be wrong. A model has line of sight to another model if an uninterrupted line can be drawn between the center of the 2 squares without crossing an intervening wall, corner, closed corner, door, or barricade. Oh, so I can hit it. So if I could draw a line from the center here to the center here without it crossing, like bumping into this tile, I'm good. So it would be, ooh, I don't have my laser lighter anymore. That's gone. So I can shoot that dog. All right, I'm shooting the dog. This could be terrible. Push. All the push. So I'm going to push the dog here. And then because I shot, boom, boom. And he got hit, so he's not going to move. This is getting harder by the second. My second action, my first action was to open the door, second action to shoot. Third action, 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna rapid fire again. I don't know why I'm doing this, I'm gonna shoot her. Why am I doing this? And I push 1, and then you will move 1, and then I'm gonna shut the door. I shut the door, and you would have moved 2. 1, 2. And then I would have shut the door. Not fun. Not fun indeed. I need a barrel. I should have used that barrel a lot smarter. Okay. Enemies would activate. They already activated, so it would just be on you. Tension. All clear. Because I believe the enemies activate on you. Yeah, because it's her activation phase, her reaction phase, her tension phase. Then it's his activation phase, his reaction phase, his tension phase. Okay, so me moving that one before I shouldn't have done that. But we'll work it out. We'll work it out. So her turn. Ooh, we're gonna dodge. We gotta dodge. So on her card, see this number here? That's to dodge. We need to roll 2 dice. On these dice, if there is 1 zombie in your area, you just need that symbol. If there is 2 zombies in your area, you just need that symbol. If there are 3 or 4 zombies in your area, you need that symbol. And it crests up. So if I just need to not roll the regular nasty one, and I'm fine. And I did not. I did not. Dang it! I did not. That's not cool. So the zombie with the highest tension threat will attack, which is both. They attack me for 1. She gets hit for 1. That's her first action. We're gonna try this again. I gotta get out of the corner. I gotta get out of the corner. Are you kidding me? So she's going to die. Sweet. That's 2. There we go. 3, 4. Stupid dice rolling. Okay. Zombie activation. They'll move 1. Of course. Bill's going to die. So sounds outside. Groans echo through open windows and hands clutch at the glass. Lay low until they're gone. If this character leaves their current tile during their next turn, their player must draw 2 extra cards in the next tension phase. This card affects all characters on this tile. Okay. All right. All right. So and then it's her turn, so it's his turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's done. I'm going back around. All clear. All right. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna a 1, and then we're gonna rapid fire. 1, 2, 3. To shoot the one of this zombie here. Does that zoom in there? Yeah. Okay. Let's see how we do. We push him 1. He moves forward 1. Then we're going to. I'm rolling 3 dice and I just can't do it. Open the door, then move away so they follow you and clear out the room. Yeah, that's fair. I could do that. I could do that. All right. Let's 1, 2, 3. Rapid fire her. Push. He moves up. So that was. I think that's it. I moved 1. I was here. They were here. I dodged 1, 2, turn 3, and 4. Yep, I'm done. I'm done. They move forward 1. All clear. That says if the character leaves their current tile during their next turn, their player must draw 2 extra. Okay. Wait, she drew that. He drew that. Which means he should have drawn 2 extra, so he should have drawn that and this all clear. Then it's her turn, which would have gotten rid of this. Then it's her turn, and she draws an all clear. Fixed it. Alright, so his turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. All clear. Her turn. Mother of God. She's going to might as well use the knife. Nothing is working for me. They'll both move on my space, though. Let's do 1 rapid fire. I'm not playing strategically, I know. So we'll do 1 rapid fire. Oh, come on. I know all those dice are 1s. They're all 1s. They both move in. I'm then going to try to dodge out for my second action. That's when I get my hit on a dodge. So I get hit again. My third action is I'm going to use the first aid spray before I die. Heal the character or another character in the same or adjacent space 3 levels. 1, 2, 3. So first action shoot, second action dodge, third action use the spray, fourth action, there it is, I move. At least don't get bit this turn. Jeez, oh Pete. They move. They want to kill her. They want to kill her. An undead hand clutches at you from the darkness, accompanied by a hideous wrath. Spawn a zombie in the same square as this character. Sweet. Thank you, game. Thank you. Would you like to put a bomb there and just detonate it too? His turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll move in. He can't draw these cards. He's just all clear. Alright, she has got to dodge or she is going to die. This time I need the full dodge. You need into the other room. Oh, I know you're asking me, Kate, to open this up so that they can follow me through and I circle back around on them. So I understand. I understand what you're trying to get me to do. Not yet. Hey, look, I'm getting bullets! 1. Dodge again. Let me see how dodging. Frustrating. Do I take a damage and still move on a dodge? Have I been playing that wrong? I don't think I've been playing it wrong. Each enemy to successfully evade, the player must roll blah blah blah. If an evade roll fails, the character is hit and suffers the illness damage roll. The character is hit. If a character is hit by an enemy attack and the enemy is in the same square, after resolving the effects, that character may push the enemy into an adjacent square. Push you there. Okay. If multiple enemies are in range, increase the difficulty of the evade roll. If there are 2 additional enemies on the attack roll and evade rolls. So. After an attack is resolved, do not perform a reaction for any enemies in range to attack the character. They have already contributed to the first attack. Hey, look! I dodged! So first I failed 2, 3... I don't know. 4 to shoot. 4 to shoot. And no. Let me get some better distance. 4 to move. Alright, then they're gonna move. You're gonna draw an all clear. No Jill. And then you can close the door. Yeah, I moved. I didn't shoot. What are you saying I messed up on? What are you saying I messed up on? Jill shoved. He rolled and dodged. So 1 fail, 1 fail with the push, 2 succeeded, 3, 4. Previous turn, have Jill move closer to the door with the story. Oh, then go in here and shut the door. That's what you mean. Problem with that is that I haven't spawned in that room. Yeah, problem with that is that I haven't spawned in that room. That's a still spawn room. I don't want to do that, and the next thing you know, there's a zombie dog in there, and I'm trapped with the zombie dog. We could move her in that direction. I don't know. I don't know. You're probably right. You're most likely right. I don't know. Carlos. 1, 2. Rapid fire. Push. Three, 4. Just gonna have to use a knife. This is getting stupid. Yeah, I know. I'm not making any progress. You're right. I'm not doing much because the dice are boning me over. You moved. All clear. Jill is going to reload. And so I'm going to get 8 ammo in this thing. Up to 11 for 1. I just don't know what to do. Like, that's such tight quarters. Any mess up, they're on me. Two, 3. No. Maybe I might as well just go in and swing away, right? Strict Resident Evil is you can't kill the enemies for the most part. You just have to run away and close doors to stop them falling because you are on a timer. Yeah, screw it. Okay, 1 reload. 2 move in. 3 rapid fire. 1, 2, 3. You're right. This was a cock die. Didn't matter anyway, but there's a push. You'd move forward. And I'm gonna use the knife. Screw it. Yeah, screw it. Use the knife. Screw it. Dodge. So dodges don't do anything. They would react. Chomp. Then she needs to, on their move, attack, dodge. I dodged just fine. You. And it says when you dodge, when I dodge, what happens? When I dodge, I move, right? The success to if an evade roll fails, the character isn't hit and suffers the. If the enemy is on a medium space, I think I did something wrong here. Hold on. He was up here. This is how it was. When I shot, he moved here. Okay. and I pushed you back one, which left one. So just checking out dodging. So I dodged her. If the enemy is on a medium base, it just successfully evade. If an evade roll fails, if a character is hit by an enemy, what if it succeeds? Can you tell me that? The enemy on the medium. To successfully evade an attack from an enemy, the player must roll at least one. If multiple enemies are in the same space, I guess I just don't lose health. Okay, just don't lose health. So then they would move in. Okay. And then we'll try to evade past on her next turn and see where it goes. Attention, all clear. You, sir, are gonna spend an action to reload. Went up to 10. And then just 1, 2, 3 on her real quick. I just want to see if I can hit her. Can I kill her? Yes, I can. She's dead. 2, 3, 4. Done. Okay. So next, tension. All clear. Then on her turn, she's going to evade. I think I got it. I think that does it. Nope. Nope, that does not. And she shoves one of them back. And she's going to try to evade again. That got it. And she's going to try to evade again. Of course, she got that one. That was evade, fail, push. One more action, right? So one evade with the fail. One evade with the success. One evade with the success. One. And then move this way. And let's do what you say we're doing. Let's do what you say what you say we're doing. All clear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tension. Deepening paranoia. You see movement from the corner of your eye. If the next character is on the same tile at the start of their tension deck, as they begin their turn on, they must draw 2 additional cards. After resolving this card, remove it from the game. All right. Well, she's going to crack this door. 1, 2. Let's see what's in here with us. And hope to God I roll a 6. Come on, big 6. That's not a 6. That is a zombie dog. That's what that is. A zombie dog. And I'm going to put him right here. All right. That's 1 open the door, 2 to move in, 3 to shut the door. And I don't want to waste an ammo just yet, so I'll wait there. So he's going to move 1, 2. Okay. Then he needs to pull one of these. Cornered. Well, let's see about this. I did not begin their turn on, so that's gone. Locate the tile closest to the active character where there are enemies but no characters. Remove the enemy on the tile with the highest threat level and place them on the character's tile on the closest threat. Thank you. Horrible game. Jeez. Stupid. Okay. I have to try to kill that dog on my turn. Anyway, it's his turn. Action number 1, open the door. Action number 2, shoot the dog. 2, 3. The rapid fire, I'm running out of bullets. As this game do. Yes, I did what I was supposed to do. I got a hit. She's dead. Actually, no, I said I shot the dog. Sorry. Dog's dead. 1. That was 1 action. 2, 3. That's it. They'll move 1, 1. I just wanted to kill the dog. I just wanted to kill the dog gate. That's all I wanted to do. And then pull here. Of course, it's an all clear for him. He has no problems. She has all the problems. She is going to have to figure this out. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Thank you. I'll get it when I run around. I'll get it when I run around. 3. She's got to spend the 3 to shoot the dog. That just has to happen. Oh, God. And she will dodge. How the hell do I play this game? She'll open the door, and she'll move. These two will move on her. These will move here. All clear. Yeah, at least she has her ability to not die. Because I can't hit anything. Alright, so... And it's his turn. I'll get it on the way back around. Shoot. I'm just gonna do 1 to get them to walk out the door. Shoot. 1 action. Push. Of course. You come out the door. Shoot. Miss. You move forward. So that's now I'm down to 2 ammo. I got 2 actions left. I'm gonna do 1 more shot at him. She comes out the door, and then I'll move back 1. I'll move forward. Draw a card. All clear. All right, her turn. Well, let's see if she's going to use that lovely ability. Nope, we dodged. Oh my gosh. 2, close the door. 3, 4, done. Come on, all clear. Okay. She got a break. She caught a break. His turn. 1, 2, 3. And then he's gonna say, hey, suckers, come get me. Yeah, he's gonna reload for 4. 8. Went up to 9. Okay, we'll move 1. Draws a card. Tremor. Okay, alright. Tremor. The next character may only perform 3 actions during their next action phase. The next character may only perform 3 actions. Cool. And then, yep, so 1, 2, 3. And an all clear. Alright, when the deck runs out, the game would have been over. However, in this training scenario, because it's saying you're a noob, you don't know how to use time properly, and Kate has been telling you how to play this game, and you're not listening to her because you suck at it. So reshuffle, learn from your mistakes, reshuffle the deck, and listen to Kate. Okay, I can do that. Oh my gosh. I can do that. So we'll reshuffle the deck instead of the game being over. And we begin with her. 1, 2, pick up the item. Spare keys. So she got spare keys. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then we'll pick that up. What does that do? That's a map location. Campaign progression path downtown 2 is unlocked. So we have campaign progression path downtown 2, where the cards are over here, but we unlocked downtown 2. So we got that. We're good. Cool, cool, cool. She's done. All clear. 1, 2, 3. And open the door for 4. This is not a connecting room to these two, so they don't move. Only connecting rooms. They don't see me as I. So then draw attention. Sounds outside. If the character leaves their current tile during their next turn, their player must draw 2 extra cards in the next tension phase. Okay, cool. So it's her turn. Can she just sleep? She's gonna reload. Going up to is it 8, right? 8, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 13 bullets. 1, 2, 3, 4. All clear. She's gonna be opening the door, shooting, and then shutting the door. Alright, so it's his turn. 1, 2, shut the door. 3, and then move here 4, and then he has to draw 2 extra cards. 1, 2. All clear. He's good. My plan now is after I get B, I'm gonna come over here, open the door, grab that, and then close it back. Or try to get up here to help her, probably. So, it's her turn. So if I miss this, both of the zombie guy will be on me. I don't know if she can make it out of this alive. I think she's gonna forfeit her turn. Yeah, I'm going to. It's her turn right now. Yeah, she's gonna chill. She's not gonna do anything. She's gonna hide out, but she still needs to draw a tension card. Because it says you may take up to 4 actions. I plan to not. Let me see if you have to take at least 1 action. The action phase is when characters may move around, blah, 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 blah. A character can perform an action any number of times provided that they take only 4 total. A character may skip 1 or more actions unless they are in the same square as an enemy corpse or boss. So we're not. Cool. Skip! And she drew her tension, right? I believe she did. I believe she drew her tension card. Yeah, she did. It was not clear. So it's his turn. 1, pick up B. First aid spray. So the card that we need is right there. That's 2, 3, 4. He's done. All clear. She ain't moving. All clear. His turn. 1, 2, 3. Pick up the item for 4. Handgun bullets. So he's got 2 first aids to get her to help her out in handgun bullets. That's open the door 1, move 2, move 3. Right? Open the door 1, move 2, move 3, pick up 4. Okay, move. Attention. All clear. Her turn, she ain't doing nothing. Death rattle. Spawn a zombie in the same square as the next character. Awesome. His turn. 1, 2. Open the door. 3, 4. All clear. Of course it's all clear for him. Can't be all clear for her. She is going to do her first action to dodge. Next character, or this character. What are you talking about? What did I miss? You're supposed to move here. What did I miss? She needs to dodge. Oh, you're talking about this card. Spawn the zombie in the same square as this character. This character. Yeah, it's this character. Dodge it. We dodged. That's 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna rapid fire that to 10. And we missed. Well, we did a push. So you're at the wall, you're fine. You're not gonna move. Okay, then you're gonna move. I'm just gonna run out of bullets trying to get rid of this thing. Your turn. 1, 2, 3. Actually, when he stopped here, they would have moved too. And so would they. And 1, 2, you would have moved too. So that's when he had stopped here. He was on a connecting tile. 1. Gotta have a chance at killing that dog. There's no way to kite anything, and that dog's gonna be a pain. Jill's just gonna have to survive a little. Go get item. Oh, in this room? 1, 2, 3, and I'll wait. I'll wait. Because that room's gonna spawn something, and then I'll go get the item. So 1, 2, 1, 1. All clear. Then it's her turn. I just got a 1, 2, 3, and hope I can hit this lady. And I did twice. So she's dead. That's 1, 2, 3. 1 to shoot. 1 to shoot. 2, 3, 4. All clear. Alright, for his turn, move in. Spawn. Yellow. 5. Immediately draw a card from the tension deck. All clear. Okay, that's it. So that was 1, 2, 3. Pick up B for 4. There's a lighter fluid, and we can actually stop now if we wanted to and be like, we're done with the scenario, but I want C, and I want what's in that chest, so let's try to make it work. So the dog 1, 2. They are not going to do anything. Draw a tension card. Enemies on the same tile as this character immediately perform an action. There's no enemies on that tile. And Jill has the keys to open that door for us to get that. So, and he's got the first aid spray to help her survive. They've got to meet up. So on her turn, she's gonna go 1, 2, shoot 1 bullet. That's a miss. We're gonna move here. Here. That was 1 open door, 2 to move, 3 to shoot, 4 to move back. All clear, and they would move here. It's an item box, so I'm assuming it is something that we can, let's see what item boxes are. Item boxes. Let's see, doors, walls, items, herbs, weapons. It's an item box. I don't know what's in it. I don't know. It doesn't really say. There's no... Let me see if something has item box. I'm looking to see if there's anything that says anything about an item box in here. From thematic, from the video game, it's a place where you can store stuff. But you know, item boxes. A character in the same or adjacent space square to an item box may spend an action to place any number of items from their inventory into the item box. Place cards from these items in the item box slot on the Raccoon City dashboard, along with corresponding ammunition dials. Yeah, so it's just storage. It's just storage, Kate, like you said. Well, I want this C. This is the last thing to really pick up. So she drew an all clear, so it's his turn. And she has the spare keys. 1, 2. And that's as far as he'll go. 1, 2. All clear. For her, I mean, we can be done now, but no, I need to rescue her because I want her to get there with the keys. So let's play this out. She'll just close the door for an action and then pull. If the next character is on the same tile at the start of their tension phase, they draw 2 additional cards. Yeah, that's the plan, Kate. That is the plan. So Carlos is going to rapid fire that dog. 1, 2, 3. As the plan is to shoot the dog. Will I shoot the dog? I will. I hit him. He's dead. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I did not end where I started, so get the heck out of here, you stupid card. All clear. Jill's turn. She's not moving. Locate the tile closest to the active character where there are enemies but no characters. Remove the enemy on the tile with the highest threat level and place them on the character's tile. Character's tile on the closest spawn point. That's what she gets for her. So we're thinning the enemies. We're thinning them, right? This is so stupid. Anyway, his turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, he was on this tile. They were here. They would have moved here. So 1, 2, 3, and he was here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. They will move here, and he gets an all clear. She is going to soon run out of bullets on this guy, so she's going to 3-shot him. And she hits him. Dead. And then, so that's 1. 2, she'll open the door. 3, she'll move here. And that's all she'll do. They'll move 1. We could just ping pong between them. So Carlos will move here. He will 1, 2, 3. Rapid fire, rapid zap. Got a hit. Gone. He'll move here. Then he will does 1 move, 2 shoot, 3 knife. That's what I got. I got a hit. I got a hit. It fell off the table, but I got it. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I got a hit. And then 4. Oh my god. Okay, so all clear. Jill, 1, 2, trade for 3. Give me that first aid spray. You can have these keys. And then forced to use the first aid spray. 3 levels. 1, 2, 3. It took you long enough. Alright, here we go. All clear. Carlos, now he has the spare keys. First, he's going to reload. He's at 3. Going to 11. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. All clear. Jill, 1, 2, 3, 4. All clear. Carlos, 1, 2, 3, 4. All clear. Jill, 1, 2, 3, 4. All clear. Carlos, 1, 2, 3. Use the spare keys to unlock the door. And that's 4. Good gravy. Wow, that sucked. All right. All clear. All right, Jill. 1, 2, 3. Just bad. Is this a spawn point too? Just bad spawns. 1, 2. Jill, stop right there. All clear. Carlos' turn. 1. What's spawning in this room? In this red room? 6, 6, 6. Dang it. 1 zombie and a tension deck. We're gonna put you here. And a tension card. All clear. Okay. So that was 1, 2. Pick this up. Thank you. A battery. Unlock downtown 3 scenario. So we've unlocked downtown 2 and downtown 3. Alright, so what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Tension. Tremor. The next character may only perform 3 actions during their action phase. Oh, cool. Quail. Quail. Since we're closing this one out, let's 1, 2, 3 it to 0 ammo. And we hit. Goodbye. And we won. And we won the scenario. Oh my gosh. That was interesting. That was interesting. I played terribly. I played awful. Do not follow my example, children. Because I played awful. So, we unlocked Downtown 3, because it says unlocks Downtown 3 scenario. And when we found this, that said that we campaign progression path Downtown 2. So Downtown 2 looks to be unlocked. And we still have other stuff. So we've unlocked those progression scenarios. So we have Uptown 1, Commercial 1, Downtown 2, and Downtown 3 unlocked. But we finished Downtown 1. So what else do we have here? Yeah, do not follow my example whatsoever. I played horribly. Alright, so the next scenario is Deathly Stillness. What time is it? We've only been playing for about, what, an hour and 41 minutes? Y'all want to do one more? This one also is just a reshuffle of the attention deck. So do y'all want to do one more, or have y'all seen enough? The first couple of games, and you're trying to figure out how to play effectively. Trust me, we did bad too our first few games. Yeah, if y'all want to, of course we do. That's why I was like, if y'all want to see another one, we'll do one more, Deathly Stillness, which is Uptown 1, or we could do. It's either we could do Uptown 1, because Uptown Funk's gonna give it to you. Or we could do, oh, Downtown 2 sucks. Yeah, we'll do Uptown 1. So we'll set up Uptown 1, and I'll tell you how horrible Uptown 1 setup is, and we'll put back in the cards that said remove them from the game. So one thing I will mention about the tension deck, some of those cards say to remove. Make sure you don't shuffle them back in this time. Oh, remove from the game. Yeah. And I just did that, Kate. I just did that. I just did that. After resolving this effect, remove it from the game. I just did what you told me not to do. After resolving this effect, remove it from the game. I think it was just 2 of them. Yep, it was just 2 of them. Okay. So yeah, I'll check. Let me set this up because y'all will get a sense of board setup. We get back all our ammo. All right, so what do we got? We've got. Once again, you can't tell what tiles are what, so it is what it is. Just put stuff on here. Got that. We've got that. We've got that. I don't know what I don't know what the tiles are supposed to be because you can't read them through this horrible book of slashes. Then we've got this, that, that. This goes here. I don't know. That. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. I'm like, where is it? I'm assuming this has to go like. You can't tell. Can't tell at all. I think that's it. I think that's the makeup of the board. Oh, that's. Okay, let's get our doors over here. There's a door here. Door here. Here. Door. Here. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There are barricades. Those are stairs. Tokens. Dead people. Is this supposed to be a barricade? I think so. Oh no, it's an elevator shaft. Okay. So we've got. I got so many. These arrived today. That's why I'm like all over the place with them. These must be barricades. These look like elevator pieces. We'll just put them over the door to show it like it's barricaded. And we got archways. So this is an archway. Like I said, I got all these arrived today. That's why they're not painted. So Probably someone in dress just now. Oh, you put the barricade on the archway. Gotcha, thank you. Okay, so archway. Archway. Barricade. Archway. Barricade. And so we grab little elastics for different colors to show barricade and unlock doors. Yeah. That's why I like these things. I like the bling. Barricade. So, and there's an archway. And archway. So, barricade, door, archway, door, barricade, door, archway, barricade, door, archway, barricade, door, archway. Okay, we got them. We got them. So we've got tile A, B. How's that? Corpse. Anybody want to see a dead body? Corpses can be bad because corpses can get up. So corpse. C. Corpse. I know a lot of people like to pull away and be like, y'all don't need to see this setup. No, you need to see this, because if you're buying this game, you need to know how long it's going to take you to set it up. Corpse. A. Map dude. Lock door. And it's locked door. Boutique. Whatever, locked door. Locked door boutique key. There's not more than one locked door. This won't be hard to figure out. All right. So we've got A. How's that? Zombie. Starting area. So one of my characters, let's say Unlucky Jill. Starting area here. A here. A here. Zombie. Locked door map. A. Closed door. Body C. A B C A B A body. There's a zombie here. And B. Board setup. Alright, let's dump the rest of this crap away. Did I miss some? Oh, you said I got it. Okay. Yeah, let me know if I'm missing anything. But so far, and this chest. Uptown Funk. Okay. Tension deck's gonna be the tension deck. When a character performs a search action and removes the item C token, replace all corpses on the same and linked tiles with zombies. Well, this isn't a link tile. So they get up, but he doesn't. Okay. The item cards for the B deck. Or at least these are not in this scenario. These are not in this scenario. These are. Lots of stuff. All right. So the B deck is 1 toolbox and 1 boutique key. I have a backdoor key, bezel key, a future compass, this, crystal gate, one-way door, one-way door. Now here's some more B stuff. Alright, so shotgun. Boutique key and a toolbox. Toolbox. That is B. This is the B deck. That's the B deck. The C deck stays how it is. And we'll check the A deck. To see if we get our starting equipment back or if we're boned. So where's the rulebook? Clock. Campaign progression. Item C deck, city map. Okay, successfully completing a scenario. Reset the ammo dial for each handgun to 15. Each character may then use any ammunition items in their inventory to increase their other weapon ammunition dials by a printed out amount. Heal each character by 2 levels. Characters may then use any recovery items in their inventory to heal by the printed amount. Discard any scenario items that are in character's inventory or item box. The scenario item was the lighter required to successfully complete downtown 1 scenario used with the lighter to unlock commercial 2 scenario. So we just lose this. So we just lose the spare key. All right. Discard any scenario items that are in a character's inventory or item box. Shuffle any discarded item A cards into the item A deck. Okay. If there's no first aid spray in any character's inventory or the item box, place a first aid spray for the starting items in the item box. Grab a first aid spray. Why is the deck so light? Why is the deck so light? He had a first aid spray, so we don't have to worry about it. Shuffle the tension deck and draw and discard piles together to refresh the deck. Discard any remaining ink ribbons. Increase the city danger by 1. There you go. So we would lose use to unlock doors by the spare key. So do we lose these? Discard any scenario items that are in a character's inventory. The scenario item for 1 was what? The lighter fluid and the spare keys? But this lighter fluid says that we need it for commercial scenario 2. Use with the lighter to unlock scenario 2. So did we lose this card? That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. I'm not going to discard these only because it's not making sense to me. I think you do. They are B colored. Okay. That doesn't make sense to me because if it says that I need it, why am I getting rid of it? Why am I losing it? But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, so this is gone. These are starter items. I got 1 first aid spray with me and a battery. And then I shuffled this up. That here. You unlock scenario 2, so you don't need it. Okay. All right. So we've got full bullets, 1 first aid spray, and a battery. All right. Let's talk about fallen corpses. Oh, here's the other deck. It's like, where's the other deck? It's under the book. All right. A corpse is a tragic and sinister sight. But even more so in Raccoon City, the players never know if it's about to reanimate an attack. If a character performs an action or ends a move action in the same square as one or more corpses, the player must roll the encounter die after the action is resolved. If I roll a 1, they rise and live. Right there. Used with the lighter to unlock Commercial 2 scenario. I have not unlocked Commercial 2. So why am I getting rid of it? Commercial 2 is still locked, which means it's still necessary. That's why I'm like, why do I have to get rid of this if this is saying that's what I need? That's my confusion. Okay, keep the fluid then. But it said discard it, which doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's Commercial 2. It should say discard non-scenario cards. Non-scenario cards, because I might have to use the spare keys for something else. All right, cool. We know how corpses work. What are we doing? At the beginning of the outbreak, most of the fighting took place uptown. Now, several hours later, an unsettling stillness has taken hold of this tragic battleground. Walking through, you see hastily erected barricades, replacing doors that collapsed under the weight of the undead assault. Unmoving corpses visible through gaps. This scenario takes place in Raccoon City. In this scenario, the characters must collect the item card C and campaign progression tokens. The players may choose to successfully complete the scenario anytime after the objectives are met if all the characters are on the same tile and there are no enemies on their tile. Cool. If the tension deck runs out, reshuffle it. When a character performs a search action and removes the item C, replace all corpses on the same and linked tiles with zombies. So, I want to let y'all know something. Just double check the A, B, and C decks for keys for that locked door. Yeah, I put it in the B deck for the key that I need for that locked door. It's not spare key. It's the boutique key. But I don't have the boutique key locked. I don't have, and maybe I do. Now I think about it. Probably in here. Yeah, I don't have a card in here. I'm missing a card that says boutique. So I'm using just the spare key lock because there's one-way door, city hall gate, gas station shutter, future compass, bezel key, and backdoor key. There is no boutique key. Oh wait, other sides. It must be on the other side of this card. And it is. There you go. 2-sided cards. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Boutique key. There you go. Cool. I'm stupid. Okay, so toolbox and boutique keys there. Then in the tension deck, we're going to add shuffle 1 tough hide, 1 dead rising, and 1 splintering wood cards. Tough hide, dead rising, and splintering wood. Who wants splintering wood? Into the tension deck. There we go. All solved. There we go. So if we end our turn if we, I'll reread the rules, but I believe if we end our turn on a square, not the tile, the square, with an undead body, if we search in a square with an undead body, we have to roll the die. If we roll a natural 1, then zombies spawn. Okay. And let's talk about barricades. 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 A barricade connects 2 tiles but blocks movement and line of sight in the same way as a wall. A character in the same square as a barricade token may spend an action to flip the barricade token to the opposite side, creating an archway. Once barricade tokens become an archway, it cannot be flipped back. So basically, spend an action to break down the barricade. I don't know why they just didn't put that in here, but whatever. Archways represent alley entrances, walls with holes large enough to climb through, or frames with missing doors. Archways function in the same way as an open door but cannot be closed. 2 tiles connected by an archway are permanently linked. Archways are pointless, but sure. They're pointless, but okay. Just put a door there. Okay. I think we've got everything we needed. We just need to put it's here, here, red, red, yellow, 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 yellow. 4 yellows, 2 reds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're solid. We're solid, and there are zombies there so far. I haven't seen any dogs, so let's throw these over here. Oh, and Kate, you wanted me to... They mean that zombies can follow you, and you can't stop them. That's evil. In turn, it says remove it from the game, but you were asking Kate if that meant shuffling it back in. Removing cards from the game. Some cards have a rule stated that they should be removed from the game under certain circumstances. If a card or model is removed from the game, it should be placed in the game box and cannot be used again for the remainder of the campaign unless a specific rules allows it to return. So it stays out, Kate. You were right. It stays out. Okay. I've got everything set up according to the map. Let's dance. All right, so... One, 2, 3. Roll the die. It's a yellow. 6. Empty room. Muhaha. That's 3, right? So 1, break down the thing. 2, 3, 4. You move 1. No other connectors. We're good. Okay. Draw attention card. Could be something horrible, like this. Cornered. Locate the tile closest to the active player where there are enemies but no characters. Remove the enemy from the tile and place it on the threat closest to the person because this game sucks. Okay, so that ends her turn. His turn. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You'll move 1. Of course, he'll get all clears the entire time, and Jill's life will just suck. So first thing Jill's going to do is search. And she gets green herb. Heal the character or another character in the same or an adjacent square by 1 level. 1. 2, 3. No. Is that a spawn room? That's not a spawn room. So that was 1, 2, 3. Open the door. 4. Oh, I could stab at her. Let me stab her with the knife. She won't move if I stab at her. Stab her. Push. Oof. Alright, her move. She'll move here. The next character may only perform 3 actions during their next action phase. What the hell, Jill? What the hell? Alright, so 1, 2. Handgun bullets. 3. 3. Open the door with 4. He's gonna move 1. Is there anything in there? Yeah, that's an orange. I didn't put it in there. Oh my god. That's an orange. Sorry. Okay. So that thing would move 1. You'll draw all clear. Of course it is. Oh, yeah, she moved in 1. Okay, Jill's, wait, did I do 4? 1 pickup, 2, the pickup was, yeah, the pickup was here. 1 to move, 2 to pick up, 3 to move. Couldn't open the door. And they would have moved up. That's it, I took 1 more action than I should have. Jill, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, there's nothing in that room, just to make sure. You ready for Jill's next terrible card? What did I tell you? Just keeps she just keeps picking it up. Propelled by some unnatural vigor, your foes lurch forward at an alarming pace, snarling as they bay for blood. During the next player's turn, all enemies move 1 extra square. Cool. I told you, she's just gonna keep pulling terrible cards. Alright, so his turn. Knife this dude. Knife him for 1. Push. Shoot him for 2. 1 bullet. Dodge. Alright, let's kite him. 3, 4. He'll move 1, 2. And he's all clear. Jill's turn. This is a green area, so open the door 1, 2, 3. 4. I was thinking of breaking that down, but meh. You are not adjoining. Yes, you are. You're adjoining. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The dead do not rest easy in Raccoon City. Roll the encounter die. If I roll a 1, replace each corpse on this tile with a zombie. If there are no corpses on this tile, spawn a corpse on the closest space. Unreal. Okay, so no, it's not the umbrella symbol, so that goes away. Unreal. All right, let's kite him. 1, 2, 3, 4. All clear. Jill's turn. You are a clear space as well. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Gotcha. 3, 4. Gotta be freaking kidding me. Alright. Oh, he would have moved once. Sorry. I forgot to move. Alright, so her next card. Hey, look, the first all clear she got all game. His turn. 1, 2, 3. Open the door for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Tough hide. The undead are unaffected by even the most mortal wounds. Their terrible thirst undiminished. For 1 round, zombies which are killed are replaced with corpses. For 1 round, zombies. Yep. Okay. Cool. Cool. So don't kill any zombies. Per turn. 1, 2. We got the boutique key. 3, 4. All clear. It says for 1 round. Oh, for 1 full round. His turn. One. Roll the 2. 2 zombies. 1, 2. That was 1. Two, 3. Pick this up. Red herb. Discard when using a green herb to heal 2 additional levels. Okay, so he has 2, 4, 6. He's full up. They're gonna move 1. Okay. And he's gonna draw a card. Death Rattle. Spawn a zombie in the same square as this character. Alright, and then the tough hide goes away because the round is over. Jill's turn. She just needs to get to the door because she's got the boutique key. So, and you're not on the connected space. So, and there is, I want to make sure I don't screw this up. There's a wall right there, so don't act like I can move through it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he can carry 6 in his backpack. He can carry 6 in his backpack. But let me check the rules. Let me check carry capacity. 3. Each character has an inventory limit, the maximum number of items they can hold. You are correct. He does have more than that, so he'll lose the herb. What happens when you hit encumbrance? A character may discard a card from their inventory at any time during the action phase without spending an action. Do not resolve any text on the card. So we'll ditch this. We'll ditch the red herb. Good catch. Alright, so it doesn't drop. It says discard. It doesn't say drop. It says discard. But let's check. He might drop it on the ground. I saw discard. Yeah, because the player should make a space underneath their character health track and property file this inventory anytime. A character may discard. Do not resolve any text. Yep. So you don't drop it. It's gone. All right. So his turn. All right. So we gotta do some shake and bake. So he is going to. Oh wait, no, it's still Jill's turn. Shoot, it's still Jill's turn, right? It's still Jill's turn because her 4th action was to pop this thing off, which would make this. He's not gonna move. She will move. He will move. He's not gonna move. He is gonna attack him. Nope, he's not gonna move. Wait, he has to attack him. Yeah. But it's not Carlos's turn yet. It's not Carlos's turn. This is Jill's final turn. Which they will move towards her. He is going to try to make a snack at my boy. But he does dodge, so no problem. Okay. Alright. Then she draws a tension card, which was all clear. Now it's his turn. So, I don't want the zombies to start moving on me, so I think I need to shake and bake for a second before I shoot. So I'm going to try to shake this guy. And I do dodge. That's one. Search, because I have to. Oh wait, he can't search. He's full up. He's full up. He can't search. That's 1, 2. Shoot this guy with 3. 1, 2, 3. For 3. And I did the hit. You saw it. Then y'all would move here and here. And then for 4, I'm going to try to knife one of them. Shoot him. Shoot him. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to shoot him. I'm shooting this one. I got the hit. Kill that one. This one moves in my square. Okay. It's more manageable. She will try to bite. I got to dodge. I dodged. I'm good. So then tension. All clear. Jill is going to move 1, 2, 3, and 4 to pick this up, which she will get the toolbox. Flip an archway token in this square to a barricade token. And yeah, you weren't. Now I need to roll on this. Oh gosh. 6. So that's just the corpse. Okay. That was right. And then she's gonna shoot. She's gonna stab. She's gonna stab that zombie. She won't. She's gonna do it again, right? Because I was 1. Where was I? I was here. Nope. Did I do something wrong? Oh, she was out of actions. That was 4. Yep. 3 to move, 1 to pick up. You're right. That was 4. So zombie's gonna try to crunch my boy again. He dodges, no problem. She draws a tension card, all clear. Then it's his turn. Lock and load. 1, 2, 3. 2 shots. Pow! She's dead. So that's 1. He's not going to pick that up because he's full up on items. But he's going to start heading to the door. This is a connecting, so it'll move here. It'll move here for her. It'll move here for him. Almost screwed that up. Hey, Thomas, what's going on? I saw it. I moved in 3. Because I did do 3 turns. So that was his 1 to do that. 2, 3, 4. Zombie's gonna move here. Draw a tension card. All clear. Okay. The zombie's gonna move on him for his turn. That's fine. Jill, go ahead and make that move. Pick this up. Why is the starter card in here? It shouldn't be. Green herb. That was 2, 3, 4. Zombie's gonna move on him but not attack. All clear. On his turn, he's gonna knife this guy. Yes. Zombie's gonna perform basic attack. He dodges it, thank goodness. That was one action. 2, knife him again. This is horrible, man. Knife him again for 3. Maybe I might get a push one day. Dodge. Okay, I'm gonna dodge for 4. I could do that, so I'll step back. Target rich environment, huh? Zombie's gonna move on to Jill. No, Jill has the key. Zombie will move on to... Zombie will move on to Jill. Then tension. All clear. Jill's turn, she's gonna evade. She put, what is that for evade? Is that just a fail? That's just a fail. Awesome. And then she pushes him off. 1, 2, 3. And use the boutique key for 4. You will move 1. Pull stupid card. All clear. Stuff just hurts, man. It just hurts. All right, so let's do this, my man. 1. What are we looking at? 4. 1 zombie. Reload Carlos. Yeah, 1. He moved in. He's got 5 bullets left. He's got 5 bullets left. Reload. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to reload Carlos. So 1 was the move. 2 is the shot. Pushed him back, doesn't work. 3 to reload. Taking him to 10. Or he's just gonna move there. She's here. So zombie's gonna move here. Zombie's gonna move here. Tension. Enemies on the same tile as this character immediately perform a reaction. Oh, awesome. I didn't want to live anyway. Jill's turn. 1, 2, 3. Pick this up. We just unlocked Uptown 2. All right. 1, 2, 3. Pick it up. Dodge, Carlos. You did. You're fine. Draw attention. All clear. Carlos's turn. I don't know what to frickin' do. Oh, and you would have moved 1. I mean, honestly, all we have to do is get rid of these 2 zombies. And I can't even do that! Carlos is trying to evade. How the hell do I roll dice? Push. That's 1. 2, 3, evade, 4. You are not on a connecting tile, but you are. So that won't move on to Jill, which is what I was hoping for. Actually, you are on a... No, you're not on a connecting tile. This is a connecting tile. All clear. Jill's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're on a connecting tile. He'll move 1. He'll take a swing at dodging. Carlos dodges, and I get the bullet like I need, but whatever. Tension. All clear. Carlos is going to open the door for 1. Hippity hop to the barbershop to try to dodge. 2. Oh, and I forgot to do this. 5 on yellow, 1 corpse. Corpse on a spawn space. Where the hell? Oh, there's. Okay. So that was 1 to open the door, 2 to fail at that horribly. That one will go on Jill if I move into that room for that tile. One, two, three. Thank you. Four. Jill, 1, 2. What are we dealing with? 2. 1 zombie, persisted unease. Place a yellow unexplored token on this tile. The next time a character is placed on this tile from another tile, remove the token and roll on there. So 1 zombie is here, and then this yellow marker stays. And it says if someone else is placed on this tile, that's it. So that was 1, right? No, it's 2. 2. Kill zombie first. Sure. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Nothing. That's 3. 4. I'm gonna move here. That's not a connecting tile. All clear. 1, 2. Pick it up. 3. Green herb. 4. I'm gonna move out here. All clear. Bill's turn. One, two, 3. Push. That's 1, 2, 3. Pick it up for 4. So we got C. A precinct key unlocks RPD scenario 1. So that's unlocked. These turn into zombies. He left the room and came back in, so we've got to re-roll on that yellow, which is a 4. Same thing. 1 corpse. And persistent unease. Yep. So it stays. They will clutter on her. That is not a connecting tile. Tension. All clear. We just need to get to a clear tile and we won. It says, in this scenario, the characters must collect the item seed cards. The players may choose to successfully complete this scenario anytime after the objectives are met. If all of the characters are on the same tile and there are no enemies on their tile. So Carlos gonna go 1, 2. Ah, that would be bad. Carlos is gonna bring that guy in. Because as soon as I land there, I gotta roll on the table. And this could just get nasty in here. Watching Canje play games is fascinating. As much as he rolls dice, the rules of probability dictate that he should get at least one really good roll. Why 3 zombies? Not 2 of course. No. This spawned this because when she moved in the room. When she moved in the room. Yep. I gotcha. When she moved in the room, that would have happened. Yep. And then this would stay. I got you. All right, so one, 2, 3. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? Our luck is going so great. 2. 1 zombie and the yellow card stays. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's deal with it. No, she left. It was no. It triggered more than once. I rolled a 4 the first time she walked in. The 4 said that it stays. She left. She came back in. It procced. I rolled another 4, which means it stays. And then I rolled a 2, which means it stays. So a 4 and a 2 persisted it. So and I just rolled a 2. 2 4s and a 2. So it's still there. It's just there's lots of zombies, but we're gonna deal with that. So I shut the door. You're gonna move here. She's gonna get attacked. Needs to dodge. Big bucks. She got the big bucks that she needed. She's good. She is not good. She takes the damage. All right. Her turn. She is going to try to dodge, but she pushes. So boom. She's going to use the green herb. And she's going to try to frick it. You know what? Frick it. Shoot. I don't care anymore. Dead. This thing's going to try to attack her. She's going to try to dodge it. She doesn't dodge it. She takes another damage. So it was 1 to try to dodge, fail, 2 to use the herb, 3 to shoot it, 4, and this one would move here. And then she's going to just unload. I just don't care anymore. It's ridiculous. Stop rolling forward. Push. And that one would go at her. Of course, I'm gonna miss. Whatever. Who cares? All right. So his turn. It would move. You know what? You deal with it, buddy. You like him so much. Miss. Take a damage because I can't seem to roll dodges all the time when I need hits. Then draw attention card. All clear. His turn. He's going to use the stupid herb to go up 1 for 1. Then he's going to 1, 2, 3 to shoot. Yep. That sounds about right. Has to dodge. I probably won't be able to. Yep, I dodged. 1, 2, 3. I don't care. Oh, look, he killed him. So one tried to shoot, missed, pushed, 2 shot, 3 knife, push. Actually, you know what? You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna do this. Gonna open that door. He tried to knife this one, so this zombie would move closer to him. So then he couldn't open the door. He would just try to knife that one too. Actually, no, this one doesn't move when it's on its target. It doesn't move. It doesn't move. So he could, it was 1, shoot, push, 2, kill. The other one moved up. 3, push. And he has 1 more with the knife. Push. That's it. This one wouldn't move. This one wouldn't move. So then, what the heck ever. She dodges it. She's fine. This one, you take him on. Tension. Sounds outside. If this character leaves their current tile during the next phase, their player must draw 2 extra tension cards. Okay, we're not going anywhere. So Jill's gonna use the herb. She's out of bullets. So this is how life goes. She is going to knife. Nope. She is going to knife. Nope, she's gonna knife. There we go. That's 3. And that's all she's gonna do, because screw him. He needs to dodge. He does. All clear on his turn. Knife. 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 Yes, I saw the push, but then the knife. It moves back on you. All clear. Her turn. Knife. We'll just keep rolling until we get it. Knife. Knife. And knife. He'll push him here. He'll move back. Tension. His turn. Let's just keep doing it. All the knives. 3 turns of knife right here. Nothing. Just a push. 1 more turn of knife. Nothing. So it's going to move back. Tension. This is all that's going to be from here on out till I get what I want. 3 turns of knife. 4 turns of knife. He's finally dead. And we beat the stupid scenario. I was so frustrated. I'm not frustrated by the game. I'm frustrated by these dice. Only 1 chance for you to hit. 1. There's gotta be a weapon that does better than this. I need to see. Or else I'm gonna, like, be furious the entire campaign. Oh, gosh. Okay. The shotgun is better than this. The assault rifle's better. The bazooka's better. Grenade. Okay, so every other weapon is better than this. Gotcha. Solid. Solid. And now you see why we run from Zonka. We can't hit version. Yeah, I've just pulled every other weapon in this game. Every other weapon is better than this gun. Than this POS gun. Alright. We won. So we won the scenario. We got out of there with what we needed. We're gonna stop there. We're not gonna go further. But that was Uptown 1 that we beat. There's Commercial 1, where I think is the final abandoned location, right? Yep. And then it gets real. And then it gets real. This is I like the game. Like I said, the mechanics are tight. The dice. 1 in 6 chance. 1 in 6 chance to hit. Otherwise, nothing. 1 in 6. Anyway. We heal with scenario ending, just to read that, to make sure that we get this right. Reset ammo to 15. Heal characters 2 levels. 1, 2, 1, 2. Discard any scenario items that are in character's inventory or item box. Why? Shuffle the tension deck. Draw and discard pile. together. Discard any remaining ink ribbons and increase the city danger by 1. All right, so we've unlocked this thing. Unlocked Raccoon Police Department 1. We've unlocked, also in the scenario, we unlocked Uptown 2. And that's it. So we're making good progress. There's still Uptown 3, Commercial 2-3, and RPD 2-3. So here, and then we deal with unlocking this stuff. So that'll be interesting. Clock Tower 1 and then Clock Tower 2 is the end of the game. So we got stuff to cross out, right? We made good progress. So basically we finished this and that one is what we finished, which is good. We started off good. Anyway, we'll stop there. I like the game. I hate the dice. But the mechanics are good. And it's fun. And Kate's right. You should run away from as many zombies as possible. I think once you get better weapons, you want to... With a handgun... How can you be bad with that anyway? You're a trained professional. That's me being bitter. But that was Resident Evil 3, the board game. Resident Evil 1 that's coming out has the exact same mechanics of run, do all that stuff, all of it. It's just, I think, you're inside a mansion and the campaign's different. But everything else is the same. I just don't understand how you're part of STARS, the Special Tactics group, and you can't shoot! That's what I don't understand. And you can't shoot! They should have at least put... I honestly think they should have at least put 2 hits on this die. Like, make it a 2 in 6 chance. Like, 1 in 6 is just dumb. It is not Canje approved. Non-Canje approved. Yeah, the limited ammo, I don't mind. I think that raises the tension of it, and you're right, you do have to move about. I think it's the chance to miss. It's the problem. 1 in 6. We played campaign for number 2 and missed the rule that your ammo resets until like most of the way through. We got real good at running away. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, well, that is Resident Evil 3, the board game, by Steamforged Games. I want to get all the Resident Evil board games because Ari is one of my favorite videos. Thomas, I'll be honest with you, Resident Evil is one of my favorite. Resident Evil 2 is my favorite game. I will not buy that board game. I won't buy it because their components are terrible. The components are just terrible. You can make a campaign. You can say like, okay, well, I'm gonna create this, I'll make the campaign story and progress through stuff. There is no campaign. The components are awful. The tiles are dark. You can't see anything. Matter of fact, where's my mouse? Where's my? Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna make this thing. We'll do. And I'll type in, where's my keyboard? I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. Bring out my keyboard and type in Resident Evil 2. And we're gonna go here. And let me see if I can make this thing work. Are you gonna continue to be a jerk? Okay, it fixed itself. Alright. So let me show y'all what I'm talking about. All right, and don't pull up this. Okay, so Resident Evil 2, the board game. Let me show you images of the tile. Look at that. What the hell, man? Like, can you even see that? Look at that. It's just completely black. The minis are about the same. People painted the minis. They're not great. There's Steamforged Game minis. But there's the board. It's just somebody did an upgrade because it's not even that clear. Like it's bad. Come on. What was that? Ooh, here's a good one. There you go. That's the board. That is the board right there. The tiles are the components are so bad. You don't get if you're looking at, oh, they have these nice wall things, somebody did that. Like with me, I bought the doors. And for people who are wondering where I got my doors and my components from, I went to Etsy. I went here to Home Prints. I got a discount on it, so it is kind of pricey. But I did get a discount because I said I'd shout the guy out for doing it. But these are the components that I got for everything. Everything that you're seeing is what I got. All the doors and all that other stuff. So I'll link to him in the description if you're interested in buying the bling. But yeah. And the game does not come with those walls. Right. They don't come with those walls. If you want to see what this game comes with, this is where the components are horrible. Alright, I'm going to hold this. These are the doors. So I'm going to hold these doors for you to see, Thomas. These are the doors. Are they open or closed? Are they open or closed? When I put them on the map, is that one open or closed? Now, I can show you in a zoomed in fashion. This is what it looks like closed, and that's what it looks like open. But if I'm streaming stuff, and I put that there, no way. There's no way y'all could see that. So, I mean, I could zoom in and y'all could see that, but that's probably about it. But with these doors here that I got, open, closed. So you gotta upgrade if you're a streamer, you have to upgrade. So that's why I did it. So I'd say skip. I love Resident Evil 2. It's my favorite of the entire series, but I won't buy the board game. Resident Evil 3, I bought the board game. Honestly, I like it, but I want the first one. I want Resident Evil, the one that they're coming out with. So Kate's right. Kate's right. She says, buy 3 or 1. Skip 2 unless you really want it. See if you can find it used, buy it used. And the game doesn't come with the walls. Right. So keep that in mind, Thomas, when you're looking. Don't get it all. If you really want to complete it out, buy it used. Yeah, I know. Buy it used. Like, find somebody who's selling it for $30 or $25, and then you'll have to go onto BGG's forum. There is somebody who did the tiles the color that they're supposed to be, so you can use them. There it is. Yep. Yep. Kate, you hit it right on the head. You hit the nail right on the head with that one. The components are what hinder this game because SFG won't spring for proper components because the mechanics are solid. My bad dice rolling and frustration aside, the components are solid. Sorry, the mechanics. Sorry, the components are crap. The mechanics are solid. The mechanics are good. The components are garbage. So that's my honest take on it. If anybody, feel free to disagree with me and say, no, Canje, you're crazy. The components are fantastic. You think they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. I think they're hot trash. And I feel that they could do better. I mean, somebody from Etsy did better. They can do better. So my thing is, if you want to sell Resident Evil 1 in mass market, step it up. Get better components, and the game will sell. It's a fun game. The mechanics are good. Fix the crap. Anyway, that's my take on it. That's my 2 cents on it. It's hindered by cheapness. People love the game because the mechanics are tight. No. People like games that the mechanics are tight and the components are nice, decent, not just based on mechanics. I can't think of a game in my collection that I have where the mechanics are tight and the components are trash, except for this. So every other game I got in my collection, the mechanics are fantastically awesome to they're okay. But components are like bling 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 beautiful, right? And I want a game where both exist. Oathsworn to me both exist. The mechanics are tight, the components are beautiful. Nemesis, explore it. To me, Zerevia, the mechanics are tight and the components are beautiful. Cthulhu Death May Die, which I just got and I'll be playing this month. And I didn't. It was gifted. It was gifted to play, so I didn't buy it. But that'll be coming this month. Mechanics are tight, components are pretty. Come on, right? Come on, as Robinson Crusoe, mechanics are tight, components are pretty decent. So that's all I'm saying. It's just. Anyway, I'm done. I know y'all are probably done with me ranting. Anyway. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining me. What's coming up next Thursday? I'm going to be playing Pandemic Reign of Cthulhu. So the Pandemic Reign of Cthulhu game will be coming on Thursday. Then Friday is Gloomhaven Friday. Saturday is One Stop Call Shop Chat with Silver Coin, Age of Monster Hunters. They'll be on there and we'll be interviewing them. Sunday, Kate, Cynthia, and I are back to our Arkham Horror Innsmouth Conspiracy, and then Tuesday is Oathsworn. So yay, we got good stuff coming. Also, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. The tiles for RE2 are dark, but here's the thing: I wonder if that was intentional attempt to capture the look of. No, Thomas, it wasn't. I can guarantee you it wasn't. Take a look at the tiles. It wasn't. It wasn't an attempt to be thematic. It was cheap. It was copping out on production. That's all it was. The tiles for this game are the same. It's nighttime. It's dark. There's only certain street lights available that you can do. It's all that it is. There's no way that was thematic. That was cheap, copping out on cost. Nothing more, nothing less. Like, check it out, though, if you don't believe me. Check it out. And to me, it's just, they were copping out on components saying, like, cutting corners or something, and it just didn't work out. Yeah, it wasn't like them trying to be thematic in any way. It was, we need to get a Resident Evil game out because we have the IP before we lose it. So print it. And someone says, these are too dark. And they're like, we don't care, ship it. That's what it was. So, anyway, thanks everybody for joining me for Resident Evil 3, the board game. I'm going to play a little bit more of this, but I think, I don't know. Like, in terms of this, I'm going to do probably like a couple more plays just to see if I still care for this, or if I want to just send this back and wait for the first Resident Evil where they fix all this nonsense, and then see if they fix that. So we'll see how that works out. We'll see how it works. But thanks so much for joining, for me showing this. I know I like to play a lot more campaign-based stuff. It's just, I hate cheap components. I do. I will see y'all on Thursday for Pandemic Reign of Cthulhu. Bye, everybody.